stuff on camera. All right, Omari and 50 Cent. Power is going into its 3rd season. You guys must be doing something right for it to have lasted this long. Why do you think this show has resonated with people?
Oh man, I think that when they see, I think the strongest part was the pacing for the first season. How it just established the characters and got people invested in it. And then as it grew, the show kind of grew like a baby turning into this human. You know, and it's now starting to do other things that people identify with.
There's a point to I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, if he was a natural citizen, I think he could have run for president, right? I mean, obviously he was the governor, and so a lot of people might, when you think about it, he's the American dream. You know, in terms of like, that's truly an American dream. You came to our country, and you made good in a way that's just impossible for so many people that are natural citizens. I think that Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is the American story. He's truly the story. And so he had a vision about how to tell all of the different colors that were inside of him and all the things he had seen, even parts that weren't him. And I think he, you know, went to the right person in terms of Courtney, then expounding on that and going, all right, let's talk about all the complexities of who you are. As a young African-American man growing up in Southside Jamaica, Queens, in any inner city, but having made it to the entrepreneurial levels that he's made it, he's kind of just been the gamut of what America can be. And I think it's hard for the American viewer and now 175 other countries representing viewership to not like the dark of who somebody is, the bright of who somebody is, the light, the hope, it's so many colors that he put in this story. And Curtis wasn't afraid of talent, man. A lot of people in his position are afraid of talent, and they go, let me get somebody that I could control in a way that I need to control them, and that will just kind of play the beats of what I've asked Courtney to create. And Curtis was very, he from the set said, I need people that really can do what I know that this show can do. And he was right, man, by getting people that were gifted. He wasn't afraid to get talent to people.
Chuck called me just now was when he brought up hope. That's what I want to be. I want to be a symbol of that. People come out of
that, bro. You're an American story to me.
Out of really rough,
you're an American story
backgrounds and situations. Because there's no excuse for not becoming what you're dreaming of. You know what I'm saying? Like when you want something and you're gonna work for it. I think the only difference in people is passion. When they have really passionate about something, when they're really into it, you can be better than anyone at it. Like I always use the example of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Like his dad, he's a reflection of his dad, like the Mannings. Man, they got 3 NFL quarterback rings. That means the father saw the sons throw the ball to each other until they both get NFL quarterbacks. You know, like it could be some genetics.
Yeah, there's some genetics,
you know, involved, but
it's a lot of work.
A lot of work, you know. And I think when it starts as early in early stages, like, look, I know I keep saying this. Look, Nova's already acted. Look, his daughter, his baby girl, when I come over there, she go, Uncle 50. As soon as she sees me, she light up. Uncle 50. It's easy enough for her to remember that the birthday song. Right? And then she's like when we play pretend with all of the toys and stuff that she has, it's already, the acting is already starting, and this bloodline is going to happen over and over and over.
And it's the same with his little boy. He already is, you know, a star is born. You know, you can't make, you either have that or you don't, that quality. So it's an interesting thing because you got so much darkness in the world right now. And so, I mean, Orlando went crazy. Yeah. Orlando in 1 week had 3 different stories. We both have small kids, and there was a small kid that was just taken out by an animal. Nuts. And then there's a girl from The Voice, taken out by an animal, a man that was an animal. And then obviously an animal goes and shoots up a whole nightclub. So our show is funny, man, because people like it as much for the darkness as they do for.
Yeah, no, it has
a lot of darkness.
A lot of the harsh realities are in it. You know what I'm saying? But the people, look at this, with the 2 of us on the screen right now, right? Check this out. Ask anyone who the good guy and the bad guy is. They're gonna say I'm the bad guy. Keenan,
talking about as Kane,
and then Ghost is the good guy,
or the misunderstood guy.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, he does a lot of damage.
Way more.
Kill, knocking them off,
killing heart and breaking hearts, killing people.
You get his way, he gonna get rid of you. But they have compassion for him because they see him, the confusion. See, he's human.
Confusion means humanity.
And they start to love him for those reasons. So they pardon him. Me, I look evil.
Kanan doesn't look confused at all.
Because you see, he thought it out.
He thought it. I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do this like this. And it's because my character is like not as, it doesn't have as many facets as the lead. Obviously, you don't write the guy to be that. There's no two leads. It's Omari Hardwick's show. I just get a chance to get on the ride. I just like to go on the ride. But see, I knew he was the guy.
Because he created the ride.
I knew he was the guy.
It's like the manufacturer of a Lamborghini knows what ass fits in the Lamborghini. He made the damn Lamborghini. He's known as Ferrari. I should have changed it. It shouldn't be about Lamborghini. Another name of his is Ferrari. And so it's like you make the Ferrari, you actually manufacture the seat to fit a certain posterior. And he said, I'm going to hire O, and O is going to sit in it. And so
this is the beauty is, when you in the eye of the storm yourself,
and Joe and Leela and Notorious sat in the car too, and it rocked and rolled.
You can't see everything because you're in the eye of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
When you see it for someone else, it's really exciting. Like when this show is starting from the very beginning,
so cool.
And I'm looking at it and I'm going, you don't even know what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be crazy.
No, you don't.
And it's like the whole, because I've experienced it, like I felt these feelings through music culture, through different things that I've done in the past. I could look at the project and say, no, it's gonna go. Like they'll tell you, when you speak to Courtney Kemp, you speak to anybody involved in this project, and they say, did you know that the show would be what it is right now? They go, 50 told me,
always 50. Always gonna go back to him.
From the very beginning, it's because the way my mind works, I can't work on the project with you as hard as we have to work on it if I don't believe it's gonna work. And I consistently remind myself why I'm doing it.
The American story.
This is gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't put it into existence by saying it to people, it doesn't.
Ali said Ali said that he said he was the greatest before he knew he was the greatest. So, I mean, that's one of the great. Everybody keeps asking me about mentoring Kyrie Irving. I'm like, I came off of 2 years of being mentored by Curtis Jackson. So it was easy for me to figure out how 2 years after Curtis had mentored me in many ways, and very much challenging of each other. I don't think we respect each other if we were cowardice or running from challenging each other. But, two African-American men from urban parts of Atlanta and New York who are brothers, but he mentored me because he's been at a part of life I haven't been at yet. So I knew that Kyrie would make that last shot. I mean, you go back and look at the text exchanges and phone conversations with me and Kyrie Irving over the last 365 days, and it blows my mind, as Five said, it blows my mind to look at it happen when a person didn't know it was going to happen. And now LeBron has a ring because I said, Kyrie, you'll become a leader of that team. That's crazy. So, but 50 looked at me that way. So it's very humbling.
Dope. You see that happen is a different type of gratification connected to it. It's a different type of energy because you watch and you go, oh shit, look at this. It's like you see the tornado come. It's like you watching the tornado come down the fucking street. Like it's gonna, whoop, there you go.
They go to the couch. They go to the house. The couch just get blown away. The car just go up in the tornado.
There you go. And it's still going because what happens is there's a delay in response for projects that don't have the trophies yet. You see what I'm saying? So as the trophies start to come, you start to see a different response to it. Again, like look, you saw all the accolades that you would expect or for a successful project given to Empire during this last season, right? While they lost viewership every episode. You look at it, that's the opposite of what I told you Chris said when he explained to me what a hit television show was. He said it's going to be uphill. it's going to be harder because you're going uphill, but the audience is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger
as you go up that hill.
It gets harder because you did so well the last season that we have to invent and come back with something better.
Yeah, better.
To make people go, nah, this is my favorite show. I don't care what you say. You know, and when you see just the way people's minds work, it means nothing that the show lost ratings every episode. Because they received the trophies, what would you remember? That they lost viewership when you can't see viewership unless you're an actual network paying attention to it? Or are you going to pay attention to them actually receiving the trophies?
That's what they pay attention to.
The public, like when we said
Golden State just lost.
That's it.
They were 73-9. They beat Chicago Bulls, but they didn't get the ring. Michael Jordan and Scottie went 72-10, but they got the ring. The trophy is so much.
No, the last
play, the last game.
That last play, that last night means so much. God damn, how many good nights, and then you gonna give me one of these nights? You got like what? Yeah, this guy was shooting like he had a string on the ball. Like he's not even looking.
Yeah, and what Curtis is getting at is ain't nobody confused that Steph Curry is still brilliant. He'll walk in Hall of Fame. But everybody will remember 2016's last game.
You know what? You know, I was watching the game and I looked at it and I said, yo, that's it right there. Because they showed me, like, the two guys are there. And the reason why it's so exciting is because people love triumph and tragedy. We have a winner, we have a loser, but there are no losers. When you're watching the game, I know what they paid LeBron to play. I know what they played.
You know what Draymond got after being the 36th draft pick.
Yeah, I know what they gave him. So there ain't no losers playing.
No, they all won in that way.
But so anyone, the object is to get in the game. That's what I'm saying. Because everyone that's there is a winner.
That's well put.
Look at how many people are watching.
That's well put.
Not just the people in the stadium that I'm looking at on the screen, but I'm watching at this point. So how many people are in the room with?
30 million viewers.
It was the highest viewed
series finals in the history of basketball. Now you're talking about Michael, Magic, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, how far do we go back? Bob Cousy. But one Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, Kyrie, LeBron, freaking Smith, who used to play here in New York.
Yeah.
It was the most watched series in the history of basketball.
You got to imagine what would happen if the festivities didn't kick in. What the number could be, because it'll be bigger. Someone will break that record again. Let me tell you why. Because like our series numbers right now are at 6.9, and it's not accurate.
Because 10 people are watching one TV
at home. 10 people in one room. They do PowerPoints. Come over, let's watch it together. They're getting their friends together because Saturday is the night that people would go out.
So they're watching it before they go out.
So they would go.
Or they're going out by watching Power Parties.
And then going to hang out like that. So now when we actually move to Sunday, you're going to actually
get numbers. More accurate numbers.
Yeah, it's going to be about 8 million.
You'll see accurate numbers.
I think about 8 million the first.
He said it. You laughing, I'm laughing with you. But I ain't laughing no more because I've seen how much you write.
Go about 8 million right quick.
I don't have any doubt in you guys. So yeah.
What have you seen? Have you seen the first 3 episodes of this season?
I haven't yet. No, I got sent them a couple days ago. Yeah, it's just been crazy over here right now, so I haven't had time to watch them yet. But I am looking forward to diving into them because you guys really left it. You left it at the end of season 2 on such a high point. You know. Yeah.
Where is Kanan? What happens to Ghost? Can Angela win his heart? Can Tasha figure it out with Sean gone? Can Tommy run a drug business? Can Holly keep Tommy together? I mean, there's so many questions.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think when people get a chance to really get into this season, they're going to be blown away by it. And it's so many like really intense moments.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and from different perspectives. It's not all like one character's
story,
perspective.
exactly.
It's like mad. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Even Greg, right? Even Andy Bean's Greg.
Yeah.
And nuts. Nuts. Because Angela loved him, and now she don't love him. Nuts.
Yeah.
The show's full of nut bags.
Mm-hmm. Well, I certainly look forward to it, and I know viewers look forward to it as well. Thank you guys both so much, and congratulations on the show.
That was good.
And I look forward to your 8 million viewers. I have no doubt in that.
Do. My man.
My man. All right.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,